Hey guys, I've got some slimes here from Momo Slimes. This is going to be the first time that I have ever reviewed their slimes, and I'm really excited to get into it. I've also got some slimes from one slime from another slime shop on Etsy, an underrated slime shop called Juice. Yeah, Juice Slime Shop. One slime from them that we'll look at. But first, let's get started with the Momo Slime. So there's a tear sheet and borax and some candy here. And let's look at the first one, which is pho. I'm sure everyone knows what pho is, but just in case you don't, it is a Vietnamese noodle soup dish. Alright, well the slime is scented. Smells kind of like it could be a tangerine, like a tangerine smell or something. And look how clear that is. I'm not sure that I want to play with it with this on there, but it makes for really good pictures. We'll take these two off for now. It's got a really strong scent, and it's not unpleasant. I mean, it's a nice scent. I don't think it's what I was expecting, but it is nice. It's a really, really clear slime, and I'm just fascinated by how pretty it is, and the addeds are beautiful, and the smell is like nothing I've ever smelled before. It is sticky. I've had to add quite a bit of activator. I'm having a hard time keeping it activated to where it doesn't want to be sticky to my hands, and that's a big problem that I have with a lot of slimes that are clear like this. It's been really hard for me to find a clear slime that doesn't end up being sticky to me, and although I think they're beautiful, the part about them, not being as holdable and as playable as I would like really bothers me. So they're not my favorite slime because of that, because of how hard they can be to play with, and I'm finding this one to be no exception to that. But I think it's very beautiful. I think the smell is amazing. I love food-based slimes, and I really like slimes. There's scented, and this one has a beautiful scent to it. Amazing scent. So yeah, I think that anyone who likes clear slimes is really going to enjoy this one. Alright, let's take a look at another slime from Momo Slimes. This one is Black Sesame Mochi. Again, another amazing smell. I've smelled this scent before with other slimes that were like chocolate scented, like Oreo scented. That's what it smells like to me, is like an Oreo scent. It's pretty sticky, so it needs some activation. So it's this gray color with little tiny black pieces in it, but it's not thick, and it is needing quite a bit of activation, unfortunately. Yeah, it smells like a Oreo cookie. So it feels like a white glue base. It feels like it has some clay in it, but it doesn't feel like it's meant to be a butter slime. I think it's got some clay maybe added to it to give it a little more of a thickness. It's got some little foam chunks in it. But despite it having something in it to make it, you know, thicker, sort of, it's really not a very thick slime. It's not really good for swirls, it's too thin for that. You can see it's not wanting to hold a shape. Alright. I've got to be honest, I'm not a big fan of this one. No matter how much I activate it, it's still wanting to be sticky. And I don't know, it's just a generic cookie Oreo type scent. And there's not really, I mean, I've played with better slime. Alright, the last one from Momo Slimes is this really clear peach water theme slime. And it is scented like peaches. Look how clear. Now, I've always heard that people don't add scent to clear slime so that it will stay clear. And this is the second slime of theirs where it's been crystal clear and highly scented. So, apparently you can add scent to slimes and not have it mess with the clarity. I mean, this is beautiful. Beautiful. And I'm not finding that this one needs activating. It's a really good consistency. It's holdable. It's not sticky. I think I just found my favorite slime. This one has great bubble pops, and I think the texture of it, of course, has a lot to do with that because they did get it perfectly activated and it's not sticky, and I'm not having to, you know, have any trouble playing with it because of all that. It's making really great bubble pops, and y'all, this smell is absolutely amazing, and I still can't get over how clear this slime is. I mean, it's perfect. It's very holdable, and I mean, this is probably my new favorite slime. I was disappointed in the other two slimes, kind of, but this one's worth it. Yeah, this one's addicting. This was a good one. Have to watch out playing with it with this in there though, because you can hurt your finger on it by accident. And now from the Juice Slime Shop. The story behind this one is that I purchased it and it never got marked as shipped. I contacted the seller and she said that it had shipped, and I kept waiting and kept waiting. And I told her it still hadn't arrived yet, and, you know, she apologized, and I asked for a refund, and she gave me the refund. And then the day after she gave me the refund, it showed up in the mail. And so I contacted her back and told her it had finally arrived, and I asked her how to send the money back to her since she had already refunded it, and she was really nice, and she said don't worry about it because of all the shipping problems. She was just going to let me keep the money, which she did not have to do. That was really nice of her. Yeah, so she was really nice to deal with. This spent a long time in the mail. So it's a semi-foam. It's yellow and it's got some little black beads, glitters in it. But it did spend a long time in the mail, so I'm gonna activate it. It seemed like it was actually lost in the mail for a while before it finally showed up. And the tracking number is still showing that it hadn't been delivered. So yeah, somewhere the mail messed up with this one. Right, I'm going to put these little extras in it that she gave me too. I'm not sure if they're meant to go with this, but she sent them and I'm going to put them in here. It might have a faint scent after playing with the Momo Slimes though. It's hard to tell because I'm still smelling the Momo Slimes all over my hands and my desk because they were really strong. So I think this one is scented, but it's faint and kind of hard to detect at the moment. But once activated, this is a pleasant slime to play with. I love foam slimes personally. Yeah, I'm smelling a scent now. It smells good. It's just not as strong. Oh, this one's really fun to play with. I love foam slimes. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my Etsy shop. I'm selling slimes as well, and I would love to hear what you think about them. Alright, hit me up in the next video. Thanks for watching.